forgive you for this.
We might have a lead on what happened to Lily.
We feel like we should check it out.
Yeah, of course. Do whatever it takes to keep the family safe.
So Matt Clark is free.
Just disappeared. Once he was released, he took off.
That means he could be anywhere. He could be on this ranch. How is this happening again?
The Young and the Restless, YNR, spoilers reveal that Matt Clark, Roger Howarth, will move forward with a disturbing plan. After Matt nails down exactly where Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, is staying, he'll head to his enemy's room and hide out there. Matt will set a trap for Nick, who'll be suspicious as he returns and takes a look around. Nick will open the door as Matt stands behind it and waits for the perfect moment to strike. That moment will come soon after once Nick enters the room and has his back turned to him. It looks like Matt may overpower Nick and potentially put a bag over his head. Nick might get drugged and taken elsewhere as Matt prepares to frame him for a crime he didn't commit. After all, YNR fans know Matt has made Nick a frame-up victim before. After Matt yanked out his own breathing tube many years ago, he put it in Nick's hand at the hospital and got him sent to prison for it. Now Matt may have a different crime in mind, which could lead to Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, landing in some hot water of his own. Matt could easily make sure Adam consumes a drugged drink while he's in the midst of this Nick mission. From there, Matt might put Adam and Nick in a room with Riza's dead body. We certainly wouldn't be surprised if Matt killed Riza for her betrayal with Spider and then set the Newman brothers up to take the fall for it. Adam and Nick might wake up to a horrifying shocker if Matt's arranged for all the evidence to point in their direction. Nick and Adam may worry they could go down for Riza's grim fate if they don't find a way to prove Matt set them up. Of course, it's also possible Matt could frame Adam alone while he makes other plans to deal with Nick. Either way, Riza may be a goner if Matt has a setup plan he's about to put in motion. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Matt has more unsettling tricks up his sleeve, so stay tuned for all the awful news to come. The intimacy of this moment is heightened by the parallel storylines playing out elsewhere in Genoa City, specifically the quiet desperation of Lily Winters. While Claire wrestles with Holden's demons, Lily is drowning in her own sorrows at the Abbott mansion. Having learned that she cannot be the donor match to save her biological father, Malcolm, Lily is shattered. This was her chance at a do-over, a way to make up for the sudden, tragic loss of Neil Winters, which left a wound that has never fully healed. On Thursday, Lily turns to the one person in town who embodies grace under pressure, Tracy Abbott, Beth Maitland. Their conversation serves as a beautiful counterpoint to the heat of the Claire/Holden drama. While Holden and Claire are dealing with the explosive fallout of a new truth, Lily and Tracy are dealing with the quiet agony of helplessness. Tracy, the heart of the Abbott family, is the perfect sounding board for Lily. She has weathered decades of storms, from literary heartbreak to family feuds, and she brings a soothing, pragmatic wisdom to the crisis. Even if Lily doesn't divulge every incriminating detail about Malcolm's paternity or the presence of Dr. Simmons, she shares enough of her burden to receive a much-needed pep talk. Tracy will likely remind Lily that saving someone isn't always about being the one in the operating room. Sometimes, saving someone is about being the bridge that connects the healer to the patient. In a meta-narrative sense, this is precisely what is happening. Lily may not be able to donate her bone marrow, but she has the power to advocate. She can be the one to appeal to Holden's humanity, to look at her newly discovered half-brother and plead the case for their father's life. The spoilers hint that this is exactly the direction the narrative is heading. While Claire provides the emotional rescue, convincing Holden that he is not a monster for feeling angry, Lily may provide the familial guilt trip, the living, breathing reason why he should take the test. She is the sister he never knew he had, standing as living proof that the Winters family, despite its flaws, is worth fighting for. Back in the orbit of Malcolm and Stephanie, Thursday's episode promises a raw, private reckoning. As Malcolm lies in his hospital bed, facing the mortality that the stem cell shortage represents, Dr. Stephanie Simmons finally drops the facade of the composed physician. According to the spoilers, Stephanie and Malcolm will have a chance to speak privately about the paternity secret and the immense pain her delayed confession has caused. This is not just a medical update. It is a confession booth. Stephanie will be deeply sorry, her apology likely laced with the regret of a woman who realizes that her silence may have cost her son, and the man she loved, precious time. For Malcolm, this moment is less about recrimination and more about hope. He doesn't have the luxury of anger right now. He is fighting for his life. His sole focus is on the possibility that Holden, this angry young man he doesn't even know, will agree to the test. The dramatic irony of Thursday, April 9th, is thick. While Malcolm hopes for a medical miracle, the miracle is actually happening in real time in another room, where Claire is reconstructing Holden's fractured psyche. Claire's ability to relate to Holden likely stems from her own complicated history with the Newman clan. She knows what it feels like to be an outsider looking in at a powerful family. She knows what it feels like to be used as a pawn. But she also knows that family, no matter how dysfunctional, is a tether that cannot be cut without consequence. When she looks at Holden, she sees a man who is terrified that if he saves Malcolm, he is absolving the man who abandoned him. Claire's rescue mission, therefore, is an act of radical empathy. She assures him that the choice is his alone, that he doesn't owe anyone his body or his health. But she challenges the premise of his anger. She asks him to consider whether he is refusing the test to punish Malcolm, or whether he is refusing it to protect himself from the pain of rejection if the transplant fails or the relationship sours. This is the depth that makes the Claire rescues Holden spoiler so compelling. It isn't a damsel in distress trope, it is a psychological thriller. Claire is rescuing Holden from the prison of his own bitterness. As the episode progresses, viewers will likely see the walls around Holden begin to crack. He came to Genoa City with a mission for Kane, perhaps involving corporate espionage against Victor Newman or something equally duplicitous. But now, the mission has been hijacked by fate. He is no longer just an operative, he is a son. By the end of the Thursday episode, the trajectory is set. Claire's steady presence will be the catalyst that pushes Holden toward the donation center. She may not hold the needle, but she will hold his hand. In the grand tapestry of the young and the restless, Thursday, April 9th, serves as a masterclass in character-driven storytelling. It juxtaposes the high-stakes medical drama of Malcolm's survival against the quiet, intimate drama of two